Hey everybody, I have a very good recipe today. It's a vegan recipe. It's a Buffalo Lentil Burrito wraps with the spices in it. And I was kind of pleasantly surprised with this recipe. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. I think one of the key things is I went ahead and, before eating it, I toasted the burrito in air fryer, and that made a heck of a difference. Really good. This is a simple recipe, bold recipe, and it's a healthy recipe, and it's 100% vegan. Hope you give it a try. As always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be on the comments. Thanks very much for watching, and let's go. Let's get cooking. Let's go. All right, folks, here we go. There's a lot of ingredients for this one. It's a Buffalo Lentil Burritos. It's vegan and makes about 4 or 5 burritos. So we're gonna start off with 1/2 cups of dried green or brown lentils. Right over here, I did the brown ones. Then we're gonna do 4 cups of vegetable broth. Right over there. You don't have all that, you could use water and a bouillon. Then you can do 3 tablespoons of hot sauce. Right over there is the hot sauce. Then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. That's a vegan butter right there. Then we're gonna do 2 garlic cloves minced. This is all for the buffalo lentils. And then we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika. I do a little bit more. 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, and then salt and pepper to taste. Salt and pepper. All right, for the fillings, we're gonna do the 5 large tortilla burritos. Our tortillas right there. There's the right over there. Then we're gonna go 1 cup of shredded carrots. Right over here. 1 cup of diced celery. Here's the celery back there. I got this one because it's pre-washed, so it saves me a bit of time. And then 1 cup of rice. I'm gonna use this brown rice. And then we're gonna do, and that's optional, but it's for the bulk. And then 1/2 cup of pickled jalapenos. Beautiful pickled jalapenos. I got a recipe that's already out there that shows the cooking of that, or the preparation of that. And then we're going to do I'm sorry if the camera is rotating around. Then we're gonna do a cup of shredded lettuce or cabbage. I'm using spinach, I like the spinach. And then for the creamy sauce, we're gonna do half a cup of cashews. And then we're going to soak it. I'm gonna soak it first thing. 1 or 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. That's a plump lemon right there. 1 garlic clove grated, right over there. Then 2 tablespoons of water to thin it out. A teaspoon of dill, optional, but it gives it the ranch vibes for it right there. And then salt and pepper to taste, or salt to taste. All right, first we're gonna cook the lentils. We're gonna rinse the lentils, add it to a pot with broth, garlic and paprika, onion powder. We're gonna simmer for 25 to 30 minutes until the lentils are tender, not mushy. Then we're gonna make the buffalo sauce in a skillet. We're gonna melt the vegan butter, stir in a hot sauce, toss the cooked lentils into the skillet until well coated, and adjust with salt and pepper. Then we're gonna prepare the sauce. We're gonna do in a blender, we're gonna blend together the soaked cashews, the lemon juice, the garlic, dill, water until creamy. Then we're gonna assemble the burritos. And what I'm gonna do after I assemble the burritos, I'm gonna put them on the skillet and heat them up and brown them up a little bit. That way they hold together and it looks a little bit better and it's a little bit crunchy when I heat it up for my lunch. This is gonna be a lunch for the week. All right, folks. Let's go. All right, we got the lentils in the water getting ready to simmer. And we're simmer, and we're getting ready to add in the 2 garlic cloves. Alright, let's add in half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I'll do a little bit more. And half a teaspoon of the garlic onion powder. Put that in there. And we're gonna go ahead and let it simmer for about 25 to 30 minutes until the lentils are tender but not mushy, draining excess water. Then after that, we're gonna make our buffalo sauce and put the lentils in there. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna prepare in the blender the sauce. All right, folks, let's go. All right, here we go. We got the lentils cooked up, and now I got the butter and the hot sauce in here in the skillet. And we're gonna toss it around for a little bit. And then we're gonna let it cool, and then we'll go ahead and stuff up the burritos. Gonna make the sauce in a little bit. All right, folks, here we go. Smelling good. All right, folks, here we go. I already got the water and the cashews in there. And let's get some lemon. Nice lemon in there, freshly squeezed lemon. Then we're gonna do another one. All right, now we're gonna put in some dill, about a half a teaspoon. And instead of garlic, crushed garlic, I'm gonna put garlic powder. All right. Let's go ahead and get this going. All right, let's get it going. All right, here we go. I got the lentils down there. I put the sauce actually first. Then I got the carrots, the celery, and the beautiful jalapeno peppers. I'm gonna add in a little bit of the spinach, and I think we're gonna be good to go. I'm gonna roll it up, and then each morning when I'm going to work, I'm going to warm it up and get it nice and brown. And I'm gonna eat it with sriracha sauce. I did add a little bit of hot sauce to it because I do like it spicy. But I do appreciate you watching, and I really appreciate that. And as always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be in the comments. And if you got any value from the video or the recipe, please consider liking and subscribing. My small channel makes a big impact. All right, I appreciate it, and thank you very much for being here. Until next time, believe in yourself, keep cooking, and let's go.